Hello guys, this is Universalist FX and on this video I'm going to be showing you guys my expectation on GBP USD, Euro USD and dollar index, that is DXY. I'm going to be showing you guys my short-term expectation on these three asset class or these three pairs. So the ECB news release, interest rates news release came up today, and we actually saw that they actually increased or hike rates by 50 basis points, you understand, which was actually more than the expectation of 25 basis points. So that can actually be regarded as a good news for Euro, okay, and I don't know how long that would last, but it's actually a good news for Euro. So, but in this video, I'm actually going to be speaking majorly on just the on short-term expectations I have for GBP USD, Euro USD, majorly Euro USD, okay, and dollar index. So, firstly, I'm going to be talking about how these prices reacted to the news, okay. So let us see what happened here. We can spot an SMT divergence that occurred between GBP USD and GBP USD and Euro USD. An SMT divergence between positively correlated pairs like GBP USD and Euro USD happens in this way because normally we should expect if GBP USD makes a lower high, Euro USD is expected to make a lower high. But in this case, you can actually see GBP USD making a lower high and Euro USD making a higher high. So you can actually see a crack in correlation on SMT divergence. So SMT divergence is them smart money technique, smart money tool, or whatever you want to name it. Okay, so it's actually a footprint the market maker actually drops, or um, the footprint you can actually see in the market to actually know that some sort of move is about to take place. Okay, so you can actually see that this made higher high and GBP USD made a lower high. And here you can actually see GBP USD made a lower high when it actually went into an important area. You understand this other block here, and price actually went down. And you can see what I've always mentioned, that whenever I have some sort of inducement or liquidity left behind before price actually comes to my zone, it makes that zone high probability for me. Remember my what's it called remember my criteria or features of a very good order block. One, it must break market structure, and a positive move that breaks market structure, liquidity must be left aside, or some kind of inducement must be left. You understand, must be kept in place for price to actually come back later to take out liquidity from that inducement, okay, and then reach out to my zone and then draw away from that zone or level. Okay, so that's that about that. So let me talk about my expectations for GBP USD and Euro USD. Now, as you can see here, okay, this is what is happening currently. Let's take this off. That has already happened. That's played out already. So let's take that off. Let's take that off. So here we have the fair value gap here. We actually know how to draw a fair value gap. The fair value gap here is noted by the low of the candle behind this high volume candle, and the weak high of the candle in front of this high volume candle. So this space or region between here and here denotes our fair value gap. It's just showing you that there is some form of imbalance here. You understand? Just sell side here. So I expect price to um, reach out to fill out fill up the fair value gap, okay, and then pull back. But the idea I actually have for GBP USD is actually more than that. I expect this fair value gap to be filled up completely, and for price to actually go far above this high here. I expect an SMT divergence between GBP USD and Euro USD. I expect GBP USD to actually make a higher high here, taking out this high here, okay, And Euro USD, I expect it to make a lower high. I expect it to shift structure. Okay, I expect this to break structure to the upside, like to just take liquidity from this level and thereby filling in this fair value gap here, taking out this high, and then drawing down from that level up to this level here. Okay, I expect it to take out buy side liquidity, which is resting above here. Okay, and aim for sell side liquidity. As you can see, it has already filled up the imbalance, and I actually expect same for Euro USD. Just that I don't expect Euro USD to actually take out this high here. Okay, I don't expect Euro USD to actually take out this high here. I expect Euro USD um to just go up and fill up this gap. Okay, taking this liquidity that was being left behind these inducements. Remember, that is what I like to see. Okay, here we have a nice break of structure. Okay, a nice impulsive move that broke structure, and we have this inducement that was being left in place. So I expect price to actually go deeper into this imbalance, fill it up, and I actually expect it to hit up from this level and then pull down from there and actually go to our sell side liquidity. Okay, I expect a very big fill up, but most times it might not give us that, but that is my expectation. I expect it to go as far as here, but generally it could just fill up here, just like we have here. It's filled up, it filled it up completely. But I don't expect price to actually leave and GBPUSD to actually leave from here. It has actually filled it up completely. Okay, but I really expect GBPUSD to go up above this high and create a higher high, while this shift structure and actually take off from this level here, filling up this fair value gap, taking out this liquidity. You can see that this liquidity is still intact. So I expect price to really go up in Euro USD, filling this gap completely, this fair value gap, and go down to the sell side liquidity. Okay, and DXY, let us talk about DXY. Just like we have for Euro USD, inverse is the case for DXY. Um, let's look at DXY, dollar index. So for dollar index, I actually addressed Euro USD. We just have to look at the inverse, okay? In the case of dollar index, the inverse of Euro USD, you understand? Because dollar index is actually weighted heavy against Euro USD. So any idea I have on Euro USD, just inverse is the case expected on dollar index. So just like I expect for Euro USD, I expect a total fill of the fair value gap and for price to come down. Okay, but in dollar index, I actually expect price to fill up this gap completely. You understand? Shift structure. You understand? Shift structure. I don't expect to create a lower low. Okay, I don't expect it to stomp on this low, but in GBP USD, I expect it to stomp on this high. That is why I said this is an expected SMT divergence. I know this is new to many of you, but I've actually been in this market for a while and I have actually um, um, observed certain things in the market. You understand? There are certain things I actually expect in the market, and this is one of them. Expected SMT divergence. I'm actually going to give you criteria on how to actually expect things like this, okay? Where you can actually expect it before it happens. Because most people can actually only spot SMT divergence when it happens, but somehow I can actually find out when an SMT divergence is going to happen. And it's actually going to make you ready and prepared, okay? Because naturally, most people might actually start selling off from this zone, but I would really not advise that, okay? Because naturally, it's actually a good sell from here, okay? Because we've seen this fair value gap being filled up, okay? And this fair value gap being filled up, and we expect price to just go down from that level. Possible for that's very possible, but I actually expect um, this height to be taken here. Okay, higher height should be created here. Why a higher low should be created here? Remember, for inversely correlated pairs, if this is creating a higher high, this is supposed to be creating a lower low. But I'm actually expecting a higher low in this case because I don't expect this to actually take out this low. Just like we didn't expect the high in Euro USD to be taken. Okay, and that will be the end of this video. If you have any questions, you can actually let me know. You understand? You can just ask your questions, and I'm going to try my best to give you the best answers. Okay, I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys again. Thanks for watching this video, and I am actually going to be making a video of my expectations on GBP and Euro USD medium to long term. This is actually just my short term expectations on these pairs. You understand? Posts ECB interest rates news release. Yeah.